what it is that you do well, the theater opens its arms and says, hey, there's a place for you here. We are all about being inclusive, and it doesn't matter where you've come from, it doesn't matter where your family has come from, it doesn't matter what your background is, it doesn't matter who you love, it doesn't matter what your race is, it doesn't matter your age is, your gender. There is really a place for everyone.
The first time that I saw myself pursuing this career forever was when I saw In the Heights on Broadway in 2008. And it was the first time I saw myself on stage, and not just the opportunity for me to do this forever, but really saw somebody that looked like me, that danced like me, that was dancing to music that I grew up listening to, that my parents had grown up listening to. And it really kind of solidified that I could do this. I have the opportunity because this is me. This is who I am.
Her name was Miss McKee, and she said, I actually think you're really interesting for musical theater. I think that you are successful. I think that you can do this thing. But I was still so terrified. And it's weird when you love the thing that terrifies you the most, and you're like, I know that I won't live my life if I don't do this thing, but it also petrifies me to do this thing. It's like this bubbling up in my gut happens, and I'm like, I have to do this thing, I have to do this thing, I have to say it.
It was because I thought that like I wasn't what they were looking for, or I couldn't live up to what they wanted me to be. But in reality, they want everyone who's educating you always wants you to be just the best version of yourself.
Let me give you the lowdown. I'm crazy for hold for the big finish.
Like I always say, there's nobody who does you better than you. Like you are the best version of yourself.
What most excites me about the program and about what we do as coaches and educators is figuring out how to access the talent and the potential of where each student is. Instead of painting a box of where it is that they need to go, to figure out how to allow their talent to walk into the room to give it away. And I think because of the inequality in our system, that it's very hard for students that don't have access to the resources to do that to actually reach their potential when they go into the room.
It was the height of the hurricane that just hit Puerto Rico, and my mother is a single mother, and she was taking care of my family in Puerto Rico, taking care of all the finances, and I did not have the financial stability to pay for the training that I was receiving. And these group of people said, I see your talent regardless of finances.
I started pursuing theater when I was in high school, and when it came time for me to ask myself, hey, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, and is this what I want to study in college, I really didn't know where or how, or I didn't even know where to begin. What I think is really great is that now there are so many great resources out there for people that want to pursue this. So if you wake up in the morning and all you think about is singing and dancing and telling stories and performing and spreading joy, and if you have stories that you want to tell, but you're like, gosh, I don't feel good enough, or I feel like I don't have enough money to take lessons, or I don't have the information that I need to apply to the right schools to do this, or, that's fine. Just know that there's a community of people out here that at one point also didn't know any of those things, and now that we've been doing this for a little while, we do, and we want to help you.